Okay guys, what's up? The idea behind today's video is very simple. Don't get fixated on an idea behind a trade. Don't marry the trade. If the trade doesn't work, be open to the idea that it might end up working on the opposite side of your idea.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
If you see something is not happening, don't get so fixated. Don't box in your head into this opinion of yours that this is gonna happen. You need to be able to recognize those patterns. They don't work, they don't work, okay? But that does not mean that you're not able to profit from the opposite side of that trade. Remember, there is two sides of one coin.
Call it.
The reason why I wanted to bring you this is because this is what happened to me today, right? And it happened oftentimes, but many times. I see that one thing is not working and I don't come to my senses quick enough to realize that if I take the opposite side of that idea, it might end up working. Now, that doesn't mean that you're gonna just jump out and throw punches like you just kind of like you Conor McGregor. And don't feel that way now. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. But I'm saying, if you think that you're able to profit from the opposite side of the trade, go for it. Now, you measure your risk and you take the trade, okay? Now, knowing exactly where you can go in and where you can go out, basing the trade on support and resistance on different time frames. But be open to the idea that if that one doesn't work, there is still a trade, might still be a trade on the opposite side of your idea. Don't get fixated. Don't get fixated. Open your eyes and see what's going on overall in front of you, okay? Don't be small-minded. Think about the possibility, see it, and train your brain so next time you can profit from that opportunity, okay? I'll see you guys later. So I want to present to you today with a very simple idea of training your mind to see the trade on the opposite side of what you're thinking. Oftentimes we see trades and we're so fixated in our minds that things think it's going to work this way that we end up missing a big opportunity. Today on CANF, for example, it was actually wrapping up in the morning, and you can see this pennant flag formation right here. Here's the thing, I was thinking that there was a chance that we might end up going towards 331 to higher this thing here, okay? But the problem with that, and what I'm trying to show you, a 1 minute here, the daily chart. We had a 15-minute time frame here, basing that trade on the 15-minute time frame on the pre-market highs, using that pennant flag formation there to go there, okay? On the daily, we had a $4, okay? And this is something that I was sharing with the guys on the stream this morning, but I was basing this thing looking for a break of the 305 because 305 was a important level right here. 294, 292, and right there 305. I didn't want to get trapped on the 305, right? Because even if you take a trade at the break of the $3 mark, you can get trapped. This thing can just roll over and put you on the other side of the trade. If you're looking for a breakout, it can give you a fake out and come right back down, and now you're on the opposite side of the trade. And so I said, well, 305 gets interesting. If we can break there, we can take a 20-cent scalp. But 305 looking for a retest of the 330, 331. Obviously, and you guys know this, the guys have been with me for a little bit of time, that I will most definitely not wait on the whole position to start setting out exactly the point where the resistance is. I like getting paid on the way. But so I was looking for that breakout trade But one of the things that I want to convey to you this morning is to bring you the idea of being available to the thought that if it doesn't work the way that you will expect, be mindful and have an open at least idea that it can work on the opposite side of your trade. Okay, today this thing didn't work out. It didn't work. That trade didn't work out. This thing stayed under the view app, and right out of the gates, this thing started plunging. If you look at the 1 minute here, this is the same pin-up formation that you will see on the 15-minute time frame. This thing started pulling back, and right out of the gates, this thing just flushed down. Okay, so what I started thinking was looking for an entry on a small time frame. Basing a long trade, that was telling the guys on the stream that there was a pretty nice possibility, and that was my idea. That was my idea of a test of the 50 simple moving average right here in the 15-minute time frame. But what I like to do on those occasions is look for an entry on the smaller time frame, and on that particular case here, you can see this flush come up and retest of the 100 right here, flush again, and the micro bounce, which is something that I was showing you guys out of the gates on the stream this morning. Remember that video live stream is going to be archived on traderscommon.com. You're gonna have full access to it, and you will not find it on YouTube. The live stream is not gonna be archived on YouTube, but it will be archived on the traderscommon.com site on the video tab section. You're gonna have full access to it. But again, this is not, you don't need to pay any membership to have access to that. It's all, the content is free, so you can go and have full access to it. Now, first entry here, micro pullback here on the 1 minute. If you see it on that first candle, okay? Second entry after the bounce here in this consolidation. When it had this green candle right here, the first one getting that support around the 50 simple moving average and breaking under that would be the break under the low of this candle, $2.62, getting down there for then the test of the 100 simple moving average on the 5 minutes. Then you can see here that we have a bear flag formation, and this is all live streamed, guys. You can go back and watch the archive. Tapped here at this bear flag formation and a follow through plunge. If you look at exactly here, this consolidation is this spinning top formation that I will tell you guys about for this flush here, and then we came under that 100 simple moving average on the 5 minute time frame. Also, there was another stock that was moving today. It was XNET. Okay, also IC moved and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty much, this one is almost the same concept as CANF. Today here we can see a pin-up formation of the pre-market hours, looking for an entry. I told you guys that this thing was not going to work, that I was feeling a little bit insecure about this trade, and I didn't think that we were going to have any kind of follow through. The reason why you see this trend line here is because I put it there when I was live streaming, and you can again go back and watch that video stream on traderscommon.com on the video tab section. You're gonna find this thing here breaking. I put the trend line in there because I was looking at that support, and I was looking for that break under that support for a test of that view app, and to get inside of these two trend lines that I had for that particular pennant formation. Right here, we got down here, got close to the 50, got a little tiny bit of support, came right back up here, and if you look at this doji, very interesting doji, and you go back and watch that 5 minute candle exactly here, this candle, when we found a little bit of support on this candle and this candle on the trend line for that resistance that at that point became support, but then it broke under here to flush yet again and have a test down here for that support that was prior support here for that trend line right out of the open. Second tap here for that support. Very interesting formations, very interesting. Same concept as CANF this morning with that pennant flag formation from the pre-market hours, using this trend line, broken support for entry on the 1 minute time frame. Again, oftentimes you will see me go into the daily chart to see support and resistance to base my trades on, and also in the 15-minute time frame because I want to see exactly what a longer time frame is doing, so I am not getting involved in the opposite side of the trade. If you look at right here, I just finished the live stream just now, and I was just telling this guys, the guys in the live stream, and thank you all of you guys, and thank you for the new subscribers on the channel, that I was looking for the 15-minute time frame bear flag formation here, and this is exactly what's happening again. We're going down right now to test that 50 simple moving average in the 5-minute time on the 15 minutes, pardon me. And again, you need to know exactly what a longer time frame is doing, so that way you don't get on the opposite side of the trade. You don't have to throw your punches out there and just get tired and be beat up as a tired or retired, I don't want to say boxer, but I guess you understand what the idea that I'm trying to convey here. Anyways, thank you for listening to the video. Thank you for allowing me to participate in some time of your day while you're listening to this video. And again, happy trading. I will see you guys a little bit later. Take care.